This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Daskoski versus Daskoski. You all have been married almost 38 years. You have a family together, and your relationship is in turmoil. Divorce attorneys have actually been contacted because of allegations of cheating. Ms. Daskoski, this is a lot, 38 years of marriage on the line. Tell me how you two met.
I met him when I was 12 years old.
Oh my.
Puppy love, first love of my life. He was gorgeous, everything about him. He was just everything I wanted. And we dated throughout junior high and high school, and then one day he happened to want a little more than I was willing to give up, and my girlfriend was, so he ended up with her.
Oh, no.
We moved on, and I got married.
I was young, dumb, and full of you-know-what.
All right, Mr. Daskoski, it started out, you see, she had me. She was dragging me in by the hook and then dropped me in the water. What?
I told you I was young, dumb, and full of some.
But you figured it out at some point.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I did. We figured it out later on.
But essentially, she wouldn't give up the cookie, so you went to another jar.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
You got it.
That's a very artful way to phrase it.
Thank you, Mr. Cutler. Thank you.
You do good work.
I do good. Thank you.
How's you doing business?
All right, so tell me about how you all reconnected.
Well, I was in the Navy, came back from a deployment, and was at my mom's house and dating another girl. And she called and said, "Hey, I heard you're divorced." I said, "Yeah, I am." She said, "You want to come over?" I said, "Sure." So I told the other girl she had to take a hike. and
you are something else, Mr. Daskoski.
Well, I went over with her and stayed, so we've been there for going on almost 38 years.
So what was that first night like back together?
It was amazing.
She rocked my world.
All righty then. There you go.
It was a cookie worth waiting for.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
All right.
Well worth.
38 years of marriage. Why have you opened this case today, Mr. Daskoski?
Well, when I was home raising 3 children by myself while he was in the military, I tricked him when he came back home into admitting that he had cheated on me at one point. Oh. It broke my heart, you know, but I loved him enough that I was willing to stick in there.
How did you end up cheating?
I can explain that very easily.
Okay.
I don't know how many people in here ever been to Brazil.
No, but I've seen pictures.
But let me tell you, they got live sex shows.
Oh.
You go in the bar and you sit down and you watch, they pull out a mattress, a bed, lay it right there on the floor.
Hold on a
On the
minute.
stage.
Hold on a moment. You shouldn't have been at no live sex show to begin with. Okay?
You know, you're right. I never should have been there, but I did. I went there. One thing led to another, and like I said, I was young and dumb.
So you weren't proud of it, but you did it, you confessed. You decided to forgive him for that. But then you start to see warning signs. What warning signs have you seen to make you think he's cheating now?
Well, I went on to an app on the computer to do a background check on somebody in the family. And on this app popped up suspected husband of cheating. And I had already paid for it, so I put his name in, and up popped this woman's name, linked right to him.
You've actually submitted that to the court, correct?
Yes.
It says you suspect your mate of cheating, and you put his name in. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And another woman's name and number comes up.
Yes, Your Honor.
No, not a number, another number. It was linked to a phone number that we used to have.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
an old phone number.
Yep.
Do you know this woman?
No, ma'am, none whatsoever.
But Mr. Daskoski, you believe he has cheated with this woman, and that's why the number came up linked to him.
Yes.
Well, it's interesting because about 2 or 3 months ago, on your Facebook page,
Nope.
this woman
not me.
came up.
I don't have a Facebook page, never had a Facebook page, never made a Facebook page.
We found this Facebook page with Jerry Daskoski.
Nope.
And
Somebody else made
photo
that.
was posted of this woman. She updated her cover photo and she posted this picture. And that photo that she posted was shared by Jerry Daskoski.
Not me.
What
She
is the
showed it to
likelihood
me
that-
one day, and I'm like, whoa, that's not mine.
Everybody
What is the
knows-
likelihood that a woman that has that is linked to you by phone number shares a picture that is shared by Jerry Daskoski and you don't know her?
Can't be, because I don't have a Facebook page. Never had one.
You don't have to. If
Number
she has
two,
one, you
Mr.
can route to other links.
You can't. No, you can't.
Yes,
Mr.
you can.
Daskoski, you don't look like you believe this.
I don't
at
believe
all.
a word of it.
You
Not a word
almost
of
look
it.
like you have some tears in your eyes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't believe a word of it.
Do you believe that this is further evidence of the connection that they have?
Oh, definitely.
Nope.
Definitely.
No way.
You did not know this woman.
I
That's
did
your
not-
testimony
not-
you're sticking to?
None whatsoever.
Mr. Daskoski,
Ooh. Oh. You just threw your ring at him.
You bet I did.
You are saying you're done.
Well, Your Honor, other things happened since then. Before, I watch your show every day. And so I said to him, well, why don't you put in for the show and then we'll really see. So at that time, I said, you've got the opportunity to tell me anything now. Why break up a 38-year marriage? I cheated when I was at sea with another woman too. And then I ended up kissing another woman.
so Mr. Daskoski, after all these years, you've been questioning his behavior.
No.
And after all these years of denying it, right before you come to this courtroom, he admits these things to you.
Yes, sir.
I was getting
Yes,
all
Your
the
Honor.
skeletons out of my closet. I wasn't coming on here like a dummy and lying. My face
but
my
why
face
did you
turned
lie
beet
all
red
these years to her? And
because I didn't want to hurt her any more than I'd seen the first
Oh,
time.
please.
When the second time happened and I got back to the ship, there was a great big care box there for me she had sent, and it just flattened me. I mean, I broke down and cried. I did not go off the boat again.
No, you went to the next port with the next
Was-
woman.
No,
Yes,
it
you
was
did.
the next port.
Yes.
And I
You
didn't
were
get off the
tore
boat
up over the
anymore.
first time, but you went to the
Okay,
next
tell me
one.
what happened.
No, I
the
wasn't
second
tore
time,
up
Mr.
over the
Daskoski.
first time as much as the second time.
What happened the second time, Mr. Daskoski? How did you get caught up with another woman?
It's the same way. I was a bad young boy.
And it's your testimony that those 2 times are the only 2 times that you have been unfaithful to your wife.
Absolutely, in 37, almost 38 years.
But, Your Honor, I got started getting emails from this person that he was connected to with saying, thank you for the fruit arrangement purchase you just bought. Or thank you for the flower arrangements I just got.
So what did you, tell me what
So
you got?
I'm confronting him and he's saying, oh, you're just electronically challenged. Well, if I was so electronically challenged.
So Mr.
how-
Daskoski, okay, what purchase?
From a fruit arrangement company.
So you got a receipt
Right.
and it said,
I
thank
didn't
you
get
for
the
your
fruit.
purchase for a
Yes.
fruit arrangement that you never got.
That I never
He didn't
got.
send one to you.
No.
So when you got these receipts, what did you confront him about it?
I sure did.
All right, Mr. Daskoski, how did you explain the fruit arrangement and the flower arrangement?
This one's easy. Like she said, electronically challenged.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
but
got-
nobody
she
gets
got
a receipt from
She
those
got an
companies.
email, a typical advertisement email.
Company
She
doesn't say
clicked-
thank you for your purchase.
She clicked on the link. When she gets to the website, she clicks on the different arrangements and stuff up there. Once you click on one of those, it puts it in your cart. When you get it in your cart, what's it do? Check out now. And she thinks that's a receipt.
Oh, my God.
And Mr. Daskoski, you're
Then,
saying you know a receipt when you
and
see
number
one.
two,
I know a receipt when I see one, and I know the money when I know it. And I know I'm not one of these women that goes searching through their husband's
money-
phone
all the
or
money-
checking accounts. But
all
when
the
you get
money
something,
went. All the money
purchased,
went in the
you-
car.
You know what,
You're a
Mr.
liar.
Daskoski, when
No,
I
ma'am.
saw you throw your wedding band, it broke my heart.
Because
to
I
see a
believe-
38-year marriage crumbling literally before our very
Over
eyes.
nothing.
over a 6-month period, not
Over
over nothing. You
Over
never,
nothing.
you never admitted
Never.
that the car that I put 50 grand in, you let another woman in and do a video so she could post it on her website.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up.
Are
Mr.
you going to deny that?
Mr. Daskoski, tell us about that.
He bought a race car. He bought a car. So I put $50,000 and made this car.
This is the car
That's
he bought?
the car
Yes.
you bought him?
4 months
You-
ago. 4 months
wow.
ago.
That's a nice car.
Okay, and you said this is the car that he was giving a woman a ride in?
No.
No, he told me she was a sponsor for a show that he had already told me he wanted to go to. So he says she asked if she could take a video in the car. So she got in the car, revved up the engine, took a video, and told him where she was going to post it. Why are you going to have another woman in that car when you're married to me for my children to see all over social media?
Mr. Daskoski, it sounds like these things just keep popping up.
Right, and then all of a sudden, to admit to it, when you had the opportunity, and I told you, he's always been good to me. So at first I thought, well, maybe somebody was trying to bait him or set him up or something. But then when I started getting the arrangements, and my birthday came along, and all these big, fantastic birthdays that I always had,
What
didn't
happened?
happen that year.
What happened with the birthday was we went to a car show and it ended up costing me more money at the car
Yeah, it
show
cost you
than I
more money?
anticipated. So
Back
I
up,
didn't
Mr.
have enough
Daskoski.
money. No.
You didn't
I didn't
pay
have enough
for it.
money. For
I
that
paid
car
for it.
show, you didn't.
All right, Mr. Cutler, I think we have enough evidence. You say, Ms. Daskoski, that Mr. Daskoski recently admitted to cheating more than 30 years ago, but you've seen additional things. You have found a website, his phone number is linked to this woman.
Right.
And then we later find out that that woman posted a picture that a Jerry Daskoski shared. Then you also have these receipts for purchases that were made for flower arrangements and fruit arrangements that you didn't make.
Right.
And for those reasons, you believe that Mr. Daskoski is in fact cheating.
Yes.
And that
This
he
stuff
that-
keeps just coming out.
I love him. I don't want the marriage to
I
end.
didn't want to hurt her again.
Well,
But you continued to do it with the car 4 months ago. So if you didn't want to hurt me, why did you keep on hurting me?
That was a chance I thought I'd get
A
where
car
I didn't have
that
to pay
I
for
put
that,
all the money into
for that
you.
event.
Mr. Daskoski, if you find out today that he's cheating, your 38-year marriage is over?
I want to know that I don't have to worry every day that he goes out. Is he with this woman?
Well, to get to the bottom of this, to get to the root and heart of these cheating allegations, this court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court would like to hear from licensed and certified polygraph examiner Kendall Scholl to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please report Mr. Scholl in.
Kendall Scholl.
Good day, Mr. Schill.
Good
How are
day,
you?
Your Honor. Fine. How are you?
I'm good. You did a polygraph examination of Mr. Daskoski, is that correct?
I did, Your Honor.
All right. I'm looking at the Daskowskis, and Mr. Daskoski, you look nervous, and you are gripping this thing.
I ain't nervous.
Are you nervous about these results?
Yes.
Why are you nervous, and how are you feeling?
Because if you've done it and kept it from me all this time, and you did it 4 months ago, something to hurt me, why am I to believe that you're not going to continue or you're not still doing it?
Let's go to the results then. Mr. Daskoski was asked, did you have sexual intercourse with the woman your wife found linked to you on the background check website?
Heck no.
What was his response?
His answer was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
Of course it's going to be truthful. You admitted to it all just before the show.
Not that woman. Don't know her.
All right, we still have another question. Mr. Daskoski was asked, during your marriage, besides the 2 times your wife knows about, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman? What was his response to that question?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
Ms. Daskoski, do you want your wedding ring back?
Yes.
All right.
But, Your Honor, I wanted you to know, even though he's passed this lie detector test, at any time I might request another one.
You don't notice, Mr. Daskoski. You clearly love each other. You have this beautiful story of being childhood sweethearts, essentially. And that awesome car. You all need to be in that car, tootling all over America, having a ball at this point.
If there's another woman in that car, he's out the door.
No, it shouldn't be any other women in that car but you.
Treat your wife like the queen she is.
That's it.
And stay out of Brazil. You all are living together. You've been together for 7 years. And Mr. Jones, you brought this case because you want answers to 3 specific incidents that lead you to believe that Miss Thomas is cheating.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you have these concerns because you all have history.
Yes, we took a test for I thought that was my child, but it turns out to be not my child. So that make her a liar, right? Am I wrong for calling her a liar?
But you forgave me, though.
I forgave you because I
forgave
love you.
me, we moved on, so why bring it up still?
I love you, yeah, but that's still in the back of my mind, like.
Yeah, but you're not gonna hold this over my head for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
We're gonna move
that's why I'm here, to find out. That's why I'm here.
So you need to know, because you have this history, you have concerns, and you want to make sure that it's not going on now.
Yes, and I got a feeling it's just something going on.
But I'm here to right my wrongs, though, so we gonna move
that's why we're here, yeah.
Ms. Thomas, you want answers to these questions as well. You want to show him.
Yes, I want to prove to him that I'm not cheating. I want to move on, be in a healthy relationship, hopefully later lead to marriage.
I was going to ask you, what signals have you picked up on that make you wonder what is going on here?
Every time a phone rings, she go to the bathroom. She can't have no conversation right beside me. She can't.
That's
the second thing, she don't cook no more. I don't get no home cooked meal, no
That's
chicken.
That's not true because you don't appreciate me being, you don't appreciate me being your woman. When I feel appreciated, then maybe I'll cook over the stove, some dressing, maybe some ham, but until then, no.
Now, that takes care of the food.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh.
I got a question.
You got a question?
Mr. Jones, do you cook?
I mean, noodles, yeah.
Noodles?
That's her job. I feel that's her job.
No, wait.
But I work. I don't have time to cook.
Right.
I don't have time to cook like that. She get off before me.
No, wait a minute. Hold on, Miss Thomas. Miss Thomas, I gotta address this.
Yes.
What is that address?
On behalf of women everywhere. I don't want you to talk right now, Mr. Cutler. I want you to stand down.
I understand why you're confused.
No.
I understand why you're confused. What he meant to say was they had an arrangement. Listen. What he meant to say was they had an arrangement where they agreed that she would do the cooking. That's what he meant. That's what he meant. It's not like it's her job because she's the woman. No, they had an arrangement where she was doing the cooking.
Cutler?
What?
I'm gonna help him and you. And so here's the deal.
I don't need no help.
You do need some help. So what? You about to be down there with them. Cooking is whoever can get the jobs done.
Or what you agree to.
No.
Yes.
And my mama said, so it must be true, the sexiest thing in the world is a man in the kitchen. So you need to get you a figured out.
Yes.
So you went from this whole thing of these are the signs of her cheating. What has moved you from their signs to actual cheating?
It's like one incident, Snapchat,
Okay.
Snapchat, she wanted to go out with her girls, She said she had a girl night to go eat at a restaurant, I'm trying to trust you. We're trying to build that back up, Okay, I'm
because
cool
everybody
with it.
cooking at home, so you gotta go out and do something.
Right. So I go to one of my family members' house.
Probably to get some food, because there's nothing at home to eat.
I
get that.
I expected something back,
right.
a little piece of chicken or something, but.
So what happened?
Yeah. So I'm in my family member's house. He's strolling through Snapchat. He's strolling through the stores. He get to her store, they friends on Snapchat. He was like, You went out to eat. When you go out to eat, you here. I'm like, huh? This dude look like you. I'm like, I looked at it. I'm confused myself. Like she's cheesing. Like, ain't no girls there. The place look empty.
How you at a table with another man who looks like?
Right. Do you like him?
I went at a table with another man. We were out with coworkers from work, and my friend happened to bring her guy because she doesn't like him to stay at home. So he came with us. He's one of us.
All right, but you're saying you're looking at this picture and it's just her and a man. There are no other people.
I know I ain't blind.
If I want to cheat, we wouldn't be together. I try to right my wrongs from the DNA test, but I'm not gonna keep letting this. He's not gonna keep holding stuff lately.
All right, so we have the first incident you have a question about. What's the second incident?
Facebook.
All right, tell me about it.
So, okay, boom, Your Honor. We went out one night. This time we did go out.
All right, you were there.
At a friend party, he invited us out. So we went out, had a good time, no arguing, no nothing, like old time. So we get in the car to leave, everything good, make it to the house around about 2 or 3 in the morning.
Okay.
Get in, she tired, tired. So she went straight to sleep snoring. So I know, in my head, I know she through for the night. If I see an opportunity, I seen my opportunity. I seen her phone, I seen her thumb, but, can I show y'all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Step to the monitor.
Okay. I grabbed a thumb. I placed the thumb right here.
But why are you going to the phone?
So it opens the phone. That's what you get.
It opened the phone, so I strolled. I clicked on the message. Bam. What do I see? A guy. Clicked on it. Bam. Look. A penis pic. I know it ain't mine because I'm much bigger. To be honest, I'm much bigger than that.
Already what happened with the penis pic anyway?
Okay, wait a minute.
Hold on, Miss Thomas. Hold on, Miss Thomas. What time of morning is this?
This like 2 or 3 in the morning. 2
All
or
right.
3, 4 in the morning.
Step back to your podium, please.
Yeah, it's like.
So why do you have a conversation that ends with a pic of a man's penis?
Well, Your Honor, it happened days before the picture was even sent. It was a viral video picture thing going around our hometown of a guy and a girl being exposed. So I asked people to send it to me. Everybody would send it. Boom, the guy sends the picture.
So you're saying, let me make sure I got this right, Ms. Thomas, that there was a scandal in your hometown.
Right.
Scandal, just pictures going around.
Well, she said it was a thing.
Right, it was a viral thing going around of a guy and a man.
In my old world, they say viral. In my old world, we say scandal. But okay, viral, let's say viral. The question I have is, the gentleman who sent you this picture, have you been with him in an intimate way?
No, not at all. I just know him from social media. I was just curious to want to see the video.
So he's not your side piece?
No, not at all. We have no dealings on none of that. I just happened to ask them, can I get the pictures and the videos, and boom, there it goes.
You just want to see the piece?
Right.
All right.
I want to see the piece.
I said that.
All right.
There's a third incident.
Yeah, she kicked me out. Okay, she kicked me out. So, but we still talking and intimate, having sex. When it got to the end of the month, she wanted me to come back.
Okay.
So, I know I love her. I'm coming back home. So I get there with my bags.
Okay.
Came out the bathroom, went to put my stuff up in the closet. I found basketball shorts.
Which were mine.
These don't look like. These cannot. These I don't. When you start shooting ball. When you start shooting.
I can fit them. They fit me to the
When you start shooting ball, they don't fit me.
They fit me. You're scrawny and little.
Okay,
I mean,
so you shoot ball now.
So, hold on, Miss Thomas. Okay, hold those up, Mr. Jones.
My side.
She ain't never wearing basketball shorts. Never.
My side.
Never.
Mr. Jones, before you moved out, did she ever wear basketball shorts?
No.
You never seen those shorts before?
I ain't seen her shoot a basketball with basketball shorts on.
Or even wear the shorts. Maybe she wears them around the house.
No.
Yes.
No.
She don't even wear girl shorts. She don't wear none of that.
She
ain't a shorts type person. I know her.
Do you think she kicked you out for that month so she could have somebody else?
That's what I really think.
No.
That's why I really
kicked him out because I want to be appreciated. I want him to stop holding this over my head, what I've done in the past. What more do you want? My legs, my heart, my wig off my head? I mean, what more can I give you? I mean, I don't have nothing else to give you, but to let you know that I love you and I...
All right, Mr. Cutler, I think we know why he thinks that Miss Thomas is back to her old cheating ways.
Yeah,
and he has said, if that's true, you're done.
I'm done.
You're gonna put your own self out.
I'm back gone.
Because of all these suspicions, this court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call cybersecurity expert Gus Demetrellis to determine, is she cheating? Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I'm a certified cyber expert and retired Secret Service agent serving under 2 presidential administrations in the area of technical security and electronic crimes.
Ms. Thomas, you okay? You look a little nervous.
I'm perfectly fine. I'm
Sweating.
okay.
Sweating.
I heard that big sigh. I was like,
I'm okay. I'm just breathing, sir.
okay, all right.
You would think the sun in here, how she's sweating.
So tell us what you did to investigate this case.
I conducted a complete forensic examination on Ms. Thomas's phone to uncover pictures, videos, social media, internet history, even if it's deleted.
Okay.
Specifically, I was asked to find any evidence by this court of cheating.
All right. Did you find anything suspicious?
I did. The court summoned Ms. Thomas to provide her cloud access information, her username and password, which she did. Both were fake.
So what she provided was fake?
Yes, Your Honor, I have a copy right here.
Wow, she can't even own up to her lies. Wow.
So you
It's
used
over.
a username and the password that she gave you, and they both came up as invalid.
That is correct, Your Honor.
It's over.
Ms. Thomas, why did you give him a fake username and a fake password?
I gave him what I had. I mean, I have only one email.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
See? She can't
This
tell
came
the
up as
full
invalid,
truth.
which means it wasn't the one you used to get into the phone. So what are you hiding?
I have nothing to hide, sir.
Obviously,
Nothing at all.
come on.
Were you ever able to get into her cloud?
Your Honor, when you resummoned her to provide her correct cloud credentials, username and password, she did.
Okay.
And in doing so, I recovered 1,300 photos,
Wow.
of which one was a selfie of a man who is not Mr. Jones.
This was sent to Ms. Thomas's phone.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Ron, would you show this to Ms. Thomas, please?
Wow.
Ms. Thomas, who is that person?
Oh, that's a friend from Facebook. But we had no dealings.
Well, you had
Wait,
some
some
dealings
dealings?
because he
Yeah.
sent you a selfie picture.
I actually did ask for a picture. He sent the picture.
That's crazy.
All right, thank you, Mr. Demetrellis.
Thank you, Your Honor.
To further investigate this case, this court also ordered that a polygraph examination be conducted on Ms. Thomas, and we have those results. Ron, at this time, would you bring out certified polygraph examiner Michael Williams?
Yes, Sean.
Mr. Jones, I do have to ask you, because, I mean, everything kind of hinges on this. If you find out she's cheating, what will happen?
I don't want to go through that again. I already been through something with her. I'm already still hurt about that, but I ain't finna stay. Ain't no way. I don't care.
Let's get to those results then.
Are you ready for the results?
Yeah, I'm ready. I want to know.
You want
All
to
right.
know?
I want to
Okay.
know.
All right.
Mr. Williams, how are you today?
Doing great. How are you, Your Honor?
It's good to see you. Thank you.
Good to see you, too.
Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I'm currently a certified polygraph examiner from the state of Georgia and a private detective.
And you conducted a polygraph examination on Ms. Thomas, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
You asked Ms. Thomas, have you had sexual intercourse with the man Mr. Jones saw you at the restaurant with on your Snapchat story? What was her response to that question?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined she was being truthful.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, it kind of made me smile.
Yeah, I saw you.
But we have one more question.
Yeah.
You asked Miss Thomas, since you kicked Mr. Jones out of the house, have you had sexual intercourse with another man? What was her response?
Your Honor, she said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined on this particular question, she was being truthful.
Exactly.
Yay!
Exactly.
All right, Mr. Jones.
What does that smile represent?
I mean, at least you're honest about at least I know the truth now, the things I've been wanting to know, you know, and I love her, you know. Now she being truthful and I know the truth. I feel we can work things out as long as we being truthful, not have to do all this, you know.
Go home and fix that man some dinner.
Yes.
He's hungry.
Can I get a hug?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.